Hello and welcome to this December 1st, 2010 video version of Invested Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Boley, Invested Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Today we're taking a look at JASO Holdings, ticker symbol JASO. This is roughly a $1.1 billion technology company. It is in the semiconductor space. Taking a look back early in 2010, you can see we came up to about the $6.90 level on a few occasions, failed to get through. Well, we had some volume, pickup in volume in early January. We came up to 690. Again, in early May, we got up, I think that was a 692 close on the first trading day of May. Failed to get through and then pulled back one more time. Notice in September, however, we came up. We opened just below resistance at 689. And then pushed through, closed at $7.30 or roughly thereabouts. And take a look at the volume that came in on that push to the upside. We always want to make sure we get confirming volume on a breakout like this in order to trust the move to the upside. This was the third highest volume day of the year on this breakout. We did pull back. We put in a few lows close to the support level, what then became support, before continuing the push to the upside. Now notice as we kept moving higher, the MACD was continuing to go higher, but when we put in this high right at the top in the middle part of October and then printed that bearish engulfing candlestick, it looks like the MACD, I can't tell if it is lower or certainly it is slowed. It was not easily moving to new highs, and that told us that some of the momentum was beginning to wane to the upside, and that is a very nasty bearish engulfing candle, reversing candle right at the top. We came down, we made one more push to the upside, and again a very nasty bearish engulfing candle. You can see the volume really picking up on these candles too, sign of distribution. Came down, we lost our price support, we lost the 50-day moving average, and now the MACD is pointing straight down as we approach what should be pretty solid price support. If JASO cannot hold on at about the 689 to 692 area, that's the key support level. We closed at 694 on Tuesday, by the way, after trading at 688 intraday. But if we can hold this level on a closing basis, it opens the door back to 650, which is where we've got our gap support, and the 200-day comes in at about 634. So that's going to be the next area of support. We really don't want to lose 689 to the downside. Now, because the MACD is so weak, if we get the bounce off of price support, we're not likely to see a move above the 20-day moving average, which right now is at 792 and falling. So I would look at this point for the 689 to 692 support area to hold, and for maybe a push back up to test the 20-day. I don't know that I'd be looking for much more out of the stock in the near term. Now, if it does break down and we move below the 689 level, then I think obviously the doors open up to some lower levels. But because of the selling that we've seen throughout the last few weeks here in November, you can see the RSI has fallen all the way back to 33. Stochastics right now are in single digits at 8. So we are at or approaching some fairly serious oversold conditions just as we're hitting a price support level. So, I think we could get a bounce here, but again, I would be careful. If we do lose a support level, we could be looking maybe at another 7 or 8% before we get down to the next support level. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. Be sure to check out our chart of the day every day at investedcentral.com. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly Market Pulse newsletter and have the chart of the day emailed directly to you. Happy trading.